Hey guys, let's get more news from Steelers, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Steelers injury updates: Herbig goes down, Causey practices fully. The Pittsburgh Steelers suffered one new injury at practice on Sunday, but several players saw increased participation levels in practice in the team's first work after the preseason opener in Tampa on Friday. Guard Nate Herbig suffered a shoulder injury and was being evaluated after practice, head coach Mike Tomlin said. Spencer Anderson moved from third-string right tackle to second-team right guard in place of Herbig. That was the only new injury mentioned by Tomlin after the game. Outside linebacker Tobin Duquie also appeared to suffer a wrist or hand injury late in practice and did not return. The Steelers got one player back to full participation after an injury and another had his participation level increase, both in the defensive secondary. Damontae Causey was a full participant in practice for the first time since suffering an ankle injury on July 29. Steelers announced the signing of LB Forrest Rhyne. It was first reported on Saturday that the Pittsburgh Steelers were planning to sign free agent linebacker Forrest Rhyne. On Sunday, the team made it official when they announced they had signed the former Villanova star. To make room on the 90-man training camp roster, the Steelers waived injured linebacker Chappelle Russell. Rhyne will wear number 46 for the Steelers. Rhyne was one of the best tackling linebackers in the country during his senior season at Villanova. The Indianapolis Colts originally signed Rhyne as an undrafted free agent in 2022. Rhyne appeared in 3 games for the Colts, including their game against the Steelers last season. However, Rhyne only played on special teams. Steelers QB Kenny Pickett speaks out on WR Calvin Austin 3. The Pittsburgh Steelers didn't draft a wide receiver this year. But in a way, the team still has a new, young wideout on the roster. The Steelers drafted Calvin Austin 3 in the 4th round of the 2022 NFL Draft. He didn't play at all last season, though, because of a foot injury. Austin received his first taste of an NFL game on August 11 in Week 1 of the preseason against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Afterwards, quarterback Kenny Pickett couldn't have been more complimentary about how his performance went. "I like guys that can run. Man, he's got speed," Pickett told reporters after the game. "Seeing some different things that he did in the Jet game and running downfield was awesome to see. I'm proud of Calvin, he's worked really hard to be here. Obviously, he went out there and performed at a really high level, so it's great to see." Austin led the Steelers with 73 receiving yards on 2 receptions. He caught a 67-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Mason Rudolph in the 3rd quarter. The 24-year-old receiver didn't even get the chance to play in the preseason last year because of a foot injury. Then in October, the Steelers somewhat surprisingly didn't activate Austin off injured reserve, which ended his season. The Pittsburgh Post-Gazette's Jerry Dulac reported on October 26 that Austin aggravated his foot injury during the season. Steelers had to place rookie WR Calvin Austin on injured reserve for the remainder of the season after he aggravated the foot injury that caused him to miss the entire preseason, Dulac wrote on Twitter. Scheduled to have surgery. That was a pretty big disappointment for Steelers fans. Although he was a Day 3 selection, Austin had expectations coming to the Steelers as a 2-time 1,000-yard receiver at Memphis. He had 137 catches, 2,202 receiving yards and 19 touchdowns combined in his junior and senior seasons. During his entire college career, Austin averaged 16.3 yards per catch. But with Austin healthy again this summer, the Steelers are essentially adding another weapon to their offense. As Pickett discussed, Austin showcased his speed in Week 1 of the preseason. Austin ran right by the Tampa Bay cornerback on his long touchdown reception. And you fan, what do you think of the Kenny Pickett situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.